We've been talking a lot about family today, right? And that's because we've all got a family of some kind. Now, your family may not look anything like my family, but it's just as special. And the best way to be thankful for your family is to serve them. Now, these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But for today's purposes, this one is gonna be Joseph. And all these guys over here, these are Joseph's brothers. Now, Joseph's brothers were a lot older than Joseph, which meant they liked to boss him around. If any one of you guys has a younger brother or a sister, you probably know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Joseph, give me a Pop-Tart. Hey, Joseph, do my homework. Yeah, smell my feet. Hey, stop bumping into us. Stop bumping into us.
One night, Joseph, had this dream. And in the dream, all of his brothers were bowing down to him. This meant that one day, he would rule over all of them. But Joseph, he made a pretty big mistake. See, he told his brothers about this dream, and they were pretty mad. I mean, imagine if your younger brother said, "I'm gonna rule over you one day." You'd be upset. Now, how upset did the brothers get? Well, they kinda sorta threw Joseph into a giant well. How many of you guys have ever wanted to throw your brother or sister into a well before? Wow, that's a lot of you. Hopefully you didn't actually do it. Poor Joseph was in a pretty rough spot. But after a long, long journey filled with lots of twists and turns, God brought Joseph out of the well and brought him to a place of power just like he promised him in the dream. That's right. God made Joseph second in command over all the land of Egypt, which meant anything Joseph said, people did. Now, back where Joseph came from, there was this big famine, which meant there was no food left. So Joseph's brothers, you remember them? They were starving, and they had to travel all the way to Egypt to beg for food. And who did they find when they got there? That's right, little bro. Joseph was there, and just like he dreamed, they were bowing down to him, and he was ruling over them. You might think that Joseph, after he'd seen his brothers, he'd be really mad to see them, right? Like he would say, "What are you guys doing here? You made me get you Pop-Tarts, and you made me smell your feet, and you were super mean, and you threw me in a well? Forget you guys!" But that's not how it happened at all. Instead, when Joseph saw his brothers, the Bible tells us he was very happy to see them. He gave them everything they needed, and he actually decided to serve them. Come on, guys, bring it in. I love you. I love you guys. I love you too, man. But what does it mean to you, boys and girls? Well, you're always gonna have a great life ahead of you if you make a choice with your family to be first, to serve. Now, I know what you're thinking. Serving my family is not gonna be easy, Pastor Jonathan, and you're right. Sometimes you're gonna be tired, you're not gonna feel like it, sometimes your family's gonna get on your nerves, and then you definitely don't wanna serve them, but that's when you have to remember the secret key to a great life. It's not in serving yourself, but it's in serving those around you. Remember, Jesus lived and died to serve you. The Bible says in 1 John 3:16 that we know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. And so we also ought to give up our lives for our brothers and sisters. So this Thanksgiving, take some time to serve your family, boys and girls. It may be helping cook or washing the dishes or cleaning up afterwards. Maybe it's folding the laundry or sweeping the floor or even just picking up your toys. See how God blesses you the way he blessed Joseph. Make your own choice to be first, to serve. Man, that was great, but it's Thanksgiving, so I think we need to stand up on our feet and do the big idea together. And I also invited my family because I wanted this big idea to be extra special. Come on, guys, let's do it. All right, is everybody on your feet? Perfect. We're gonna count to 3 and do our big idea together. 1, 2, 3. Be the first to serve. Oh, that was perfect, guys, just perfect. Great job, all you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. It's time to get with your group leaders and your friends and talk about what you're thankful for. Get ready, get set, group!